Now, when it comes to looking at your cost and profits and everything, like what are you forecasting for yourself in like the next 2 years? Because I know everyone wants COVID to, people want a vaccine, or people just want it to be like it's tapered off to a point to where we can all go back outside freely without these masks on, for crying out loud. But I understand that may or may not be possible depending on what happens within the next couple months moving into next year. What are you forecasting for yourself when it comes to your costing and your profits when in the time of COVID?
Yeah, getting a hop yard started is a tremendous investment, and one that you don't really understand until you're in the middle of it. It starts with the trellising system. 16-foot trellising system on 2 acres is a job in itself to put together, and then it turns out that all of the other things that goes with it, the coconut coir, the drip irrigation, it's all upfront fixed. So we're now in the stage of where the yard's maturing. Typically, you can get 5 to 6 years out of the plants, and so we're coming into some of the varieties on year 3 where the production's really coming up.
Nice.
Part of the positive in that is that we're going to have more hops to offer, but the challenge is that we have more hops to harvest, and so for the last 2 years we have hand picked every hop in that 2 acres. And it's been a labor of love, to say the least. And maybe our 2 children have revolted and said, "We'll never pick another hop in our lifetime, Dad." But
put them to work, Eric.
And we have a lot of friends to be very grateful that they would come down for the weekend to help.
And a lot
harvest,
of friends and family that will come over and pick with us. Wow. But we're now at that stage where you transition, and so we'll be upgrading to a mechanized harvester that allows us to get through all 2 acres next year, and not only that, but be able to have more fresh hops available for anybody, home brewers and local brewers alike. But then also those will go into, as Aileen mentioned, the package of hops there that we can store and be used throughout the year.
Well, this labor of love is appreciated from my end. That's why I wanted to come out. Shout out to DTSJ and Dave, because he and Ron, when they posted your hops, I was like, where is that? I looked you up. I was like, oh, you're not that far from San Jose. I was like, I drove to San Jose to pick up beer to support them. I'm coming to the hop yard. So it was a pleasure. And I mean, I can't wait till we go walk the acreage and I get to look at all these wonderful hops, start smelling them, and we'll do some B-roll. But it was a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me. I love the farm life. Still trying to figure out if I'm going to make that jump after COVID and decide if we're going to move to a farm. My girlfriend's not for it. My mom wants to, but she thinks acres, she's like, oh, we'll get an acre. I was like, let's start with half. Let's start with half. Full acre is crazy. But let everyone know where they can reach you on social media, and then also if they want to send you an email or correspond with you to get more hops, because we get a lot of podcasters that watch this and listen to me, which I appreciate. But please give them your information so that they know where to reach you.
Sure. So we have a website, hollisterhopyard.com, and then also on Instagram and Facebook is Hollister Hop Yard. And we appreciate you coming down here.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our roosters.
And an open offer anytime. If you don't want to deal with the cleanup of the farm life, you can come down for the weekend and hang out and pick some hops and enjoy it for the day.
The farm life, I got to come check it out. I got to get the full version. So I got to get some nice, comfortable boots and some nice rugged pants and really get down and dirty if I really want to do this farm life, because it's not as easy as they make it seem on TV. So I appreciate it. Well, Beer Talk Now community, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next episode. Cheers.
Cheers.